I know I've said in the original video that it was like the first of this series where it's like doing the introduction to the whole Gymshark 66 thing. I know I said I wasn't going to track macros then, but you know, it's kicking in now. So by the time this video comes out, compared to when I'm recording it, it's a 2-week gap. So as of 2 weeks ago on the 7th, that's when I started to kind of track macros. It's not like I'm tracking every single thing. I do apply it in most situations. For instance, if it's like a cardio day and I need to make sure that I'm not in too much of a caloric deficit, that it could create problems. Like yesterday, I ended up burning 2,000 calories, which put me, I think it was 1,500 under what I should have eaten for the day. And now that's where it comes into the contradictory area of like, should I have eaten back those calories? Should I have left it? It's all variables. And so that's what I kind of wanted to avoid, is having those questions in my head and having that worry in my head of, you know, having it so it's like,
oh, I just burnt this many calories, I need to eat this many more. Or, oh my, it's like 12, or it's like 11:59 at night and I'm 17 calories behind and I need to meet them.
And just like worrying about all those little things. Like that's what I just want to get rid of the idea of. Let's dive right in to making a little meal right now. And now this one, it's a first for me and it might get a little messy. For the recipe that I am using for this, it serves 8 people. So we're going to knock it down a little bit. But I realize I still haven't told you what we're doing. So we are making rice. I know there's nothing in here, hence why you can see my hand. We are making rice in a bowl in the microwave. I know, right? One of those things that you don't normally do. Trust me. I've tried it before and it was a mess last time. But first step we have is, so for the original 8 people, it says 2 cups of long grain rice. And that serves 8. I'm going to do 1 cup of rice dry. Alright, 1 cup in the bowl. Okay, we had a sacrifice. Now, second step. The original is 3.5 cups of water or stock. I am going to do 1.75 cups of water, I guess. 1.75 cups of water in the rice. Now, the last ingredient it says we have to add is 1.5 teaspoons of butter or oil. So, we're adding, what is that, 0.75 of a teaspoon of butter? So, first off, we need a teaspoon. Yeah, I'm not in frame right now. So, you see if we take the butter. Damn, I gotta do this precisionally. Okay, and we dice it right there. And there we go, 0.75 of a teaspoon. Now, because the rice doesn't look good, we stir it. Get all the rice nice and moist, because everybody loves that word. Alright, so I placed all ingredients in a large glass bowl. Okay, alright. Microwave on high uncovered for 10 minutes. Microwave on medium uncovered for 15. Okay. So, first we have to do 10 minutes, and then we have to do 15. Nice. "10 minutes. Set." Now, this is what I was talking about it being a bit messy. As you can see, that foam on the top of it is spilling over onto the microwave plate. First round is done and over with. There's the mess. Oh, we got stuff on the roof, stuff on the plate. And we still have to microwave it for 15 more minutes. Great. Other part of what I'm having. It is a chicken breast stuffed with broccoli and cheese. Now, this is only half of it, so half the macros. No, I don't really care about that. But yeah, so it's only half of a chicken breast stuffed with broccoli, which will increase protein, iron, calcium, as well as have kind of more of a density than the rice will. When the rice is all done and over with, we are going to toss this in with it in the microwave with some cheese sprinkled all on top. That way it would get a nice gooey cheese all over it. And then we're going to add soy sauce. Time for a little bit of an update. So, first off, the microwave overheated. It's now taking its time to cool back down. Second note, that's the rice. Like, it looks shriveled up. I can't say that looks appetizing. It says to fluff it with a fork, so I'll do that. But yeah, as far as it looks right now, it looks like it's going to be very interesting. I've got most of the ingredients all set out over here. Got to cut the cheese and do that before I set it back in, but I also got to wait for the microwave to kick back on before I set it back in. So that'll be fun. But with all that being said, I'll catch up with you guys when it's all done and over with. Alright, the time has finally come and we have the final product. So, without any further ado, there it is. Now I know how I told you I was going to do the chicken peas. No, I didn't even say that. So yeah, the two things I added cream of corn and peas, just to add some vegetables to it to kind of help with the broccoli and whatnot, as well as to put more fillers in it. So let me tell you the caloric breakdown. So I just got done adding up all of the ingredients to see what the macros as well as the calories were for this meal. But before I do that, I'll tell you what's in it. So I wrote this list as I went along. So 1 cup of President's Choice white quick rice, uncooked. So then there's the half chicken breast stuffed with broccoli and cheese, half a cup of cream corn, 3/4 of a cup of green peas, a little over 2 servings of Armstrong Old Cheddar cheese, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 0.75 of a teaspoon with butter. And that is unsalted butter. So let's see the details of it all. So the total was 815 calories. Oh, that is creating the screen problem. Okay, so I'll put it on the screen then, because the frame rate of which the camera's rolling at and the frame rate of the phone are two different things, so it's creating a problem. So it was 815 calories. Let's take a more in-depth look at it. So it's 39 grams of protein, 89 grams of carbohydrates, 7 grams of fibers, 12 grams of sugar, 33 grams of fat, 16 grams of saturated fat, 103 cholesterol, 2,650 milligrams of salt, 171 grams of potassium, 44 grams of vitamin A, 29 of vitamin C, 53 of calcium, and 16 of iron. I always go over with salt, and soy sauce never helps with that. But it did have a lot more protein in it than I did think it would. Now, I've kind of showed you guys all the recipe. I can write it in the description. However, I should taste test it first. So let's see how it tastes. I told you all the specs and everything about it. So let's actually see how it tastes, because I had some problems with it. Now, it's not bad because like the broccoli and cheese comes in and the soy sauce comes in and then the extra cheese comes in. However, there's one thing that I can't fix, and that is the rice. Now, I showed that clip earlier of how like the rice just looked like a brick. And it basically was a brick. I had to, like, they say to stir it up with a fork and fluff it when it's all over. I had to get a knife and cut through it. Like, I legit had to get a sharp knife that you could use to cut a steak and just sit there and, like, try to cut through it and just dissect it all. Then I put it in with water to kind of soften it up. I softened it up. And then it just went right back at it because I put it in for too long. So like right now I'm dealing with like a happy medium. So if I can get the rice perfected, it would have been better. But overall, it's not a bad meal whatsoever. I will put everything down below. I might even put the link to the rice if you want to try it and give it a crack in your hand. I feel like I probably did screw it up somewhere where it came to the settings of the microwave. But, you know, we'll figure that out next time, I guess. But, you know, it's time for me to dive in and get the whole experience of all this. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free, comment down below anything you want to see, anything you want to hear, anything you want to talk about. While you're down there, feel free to hit the like button as well as to subscribe. There we go. I've been forgetting to say that in a lot of the videos I made recently. But thank you guys for watching. I know I sound like a broke record saying that, but I seriously do appreciate the time you guys take to watch my videos. But, you know, with the end of the video, don't forget, don't party too hard, and I'll catch up with you guys again next time. Have a good one.